Hey guys, when we say golf cartability here in Four Seasons in Cane Bay, we want to show you. We're actually at the entrance to Four Seasons right now. We're going to go in, kind of drive around, show you where everything is. But remember, from us to get from here to where all the restaurants and shops and everything are, probably 10-minute golf cart ride.
Yeah, it's 4 miles, about 4.5 miles, 10-minute, 15-minute golf cart ride.
So Jeff, Gregg, and Mark Klim with Charleston Area Living. Let's go check out Four Seasons. Pulling up to the guard gate here. This guard gate is
24/7.
It is manned 24/7. They've
Yeah.
got great people. They're just going to wave us through because we're kind of famous here. No, we're not. But
They have two of
they like this. Their security guards in here are
Guard ever.
absolutely amazing. Thanks, buddy. So if you have if you live here, you pull in that other lane, and there's a bar scanner on your car, so you just can sneak right in here whenever you want. We're passing the amenity center right now, but we're going to come back to that. We're going to take you down and show you where the welcome center is. Remember, don't come in here without your realtor. There's no advantage to it, and you want to get registered with your realtor when you first start. They work with us sometimes on getting us added to files when they need to, but makes life much easier if you just come in with your realtor the first time.
Yep. So we're going to head over and try to go through Model Row, which it is open for us to go through. We'll drive through there, and then we're going to head over to Phase 7 and 8. They're pretty much working on Phase 8 now.
Yeah.
All of that is spec'd out. So we'll drive through that area, maybe point out a spec home or two that's available. And then we're going to head way in the back to Phase 9 and 10,
Nice.
and then end up over at the amenity center.
So we're pulling into Model Row right now. Normally you go in the Welcome Center, we meet with the realtor that works here, and then we come out and take a look at all these models, but you can see them all here. So there's 3 different kind of series here, right? There's small, medium, and large, I would say.
Basically, yep.
So, Ibiza, Marseille, Luz. We finally learned how to say all these days. Really great models. And there's some new ones coming.
Yeah.
And some of the ones here they don't do anymore.
Which
But
we
they've
didn't
got
really get
new
all
ones
the-
coming.
the-
Yeah. We didn't,
Those
we
first
didn't
two that
that.
are super big, they just don't have the lots big enough for them anymore.
Yeah.
So,
All right, so back out. If you remember, if you go back in our videos, you'll see that we did light a golf cart on fire one time.
it was right here.
And it would happen right here. Go back and... Can we put that link in the description?
Yeah, we can put it in the description.
Yeah, go check that one out. It was one of the Four Seasons golf carts that we were using that day, and we burned it up. So we're not going to do that today, because
it's
today is my golf cart that we're in. Bought my golf cart from Joe's Carts. If you're looking for a golf cart in the Summerville area, absolutely. I've been super pleased with them. They're great people. They got great products.
So this is kind of one of the older parts of the section, right up until about here, and then they started building on the other side.
Yeah.
And so these were probably 4 or 5 years old.
Yep.
And then we got into some ones right up about here, I would say, that are only 2 or 3 years old.
So the oldest home in here right now is probably about 7 years.
Yeah, 7 or 8. Yep.
So even if you buy a resale in here, you don't have to worry about your roof and your AC and all that stuff, because the oldest home is about 7 or 8 years old.
Right. So we're going to head over to Phase 7 and 8.
This turning on Saltbridge Way.
Over the little lake system.
Yep.
And into like a big circle, basically, right?
It is, yeah. This
Couple
is
different roads.
This is basically an island, kind of.
Yeah.
It is landlocked on the back, where the golf cart path of Cane Bay runs right up against the back of it. But this section over here is where all of the construction is working right now. So all of the new construction and the spec homes, and there are some homes that were being built from ground up over here also, right?
There are, yep. The last few lots that were available. Some of these spec homes are actually going to be pretty much on the water too.
Yeah.
With a little bit of a buffer between the house and the water. So that's nice. And there's 7 available right now.
Okay.
3 on one street, which back up to berms, basically.
All right.
And then there's 4 on another, which is the street we're on, Marsh Cove.
We'll see if we can show you a berm here, because they really do a nice job with the berms in this neighborhood.
Yep.
So when the berms grow up with all the shrubbery and trees that they put on them, the goal is to kind of not be able to see the house behind you or just the roof line. The other great thing they do here is building these all in stages so that if you buy in here, you're not stuck in a construction zone for a year and a half. It's, they're building out the neighborhood in the sections.
So this is probably going to be done, I would say, within a year.
Yeah.
This whole road will be done.
Yep.
And they'll be moved on to phase 9 and 10, which are the last 2 phases.
These houses that are going to be built on the right here, these lots are already sold, Mark, right?
They're either spec'd out or they're sold. Yeah.
Okay. And some of these are ones that are still available to buy at some point.
There are, yep.
And that behind that tree line right there is the lake.
Yes.
It's a small inlet of the lake.
Exactly.
Okay.
Like a narrow piece of it that will go out to the big lake, which is like 400 acres.
So you could go drop a kayak out your backyard, jump in the lake, and go kayak all the way around Cane Bay.
Yeah, and I think from what I heard, it takes almost 2 hours.
Yeah, well,
It
it
would go all the way out and around.
would be 3 hours or so for us.
Yeah.
I'd get tired of it.
No more.
I used to do a lot of whitewater rafting.
I went whitewater kayaking.
I've never done that.
Yeah.
I've never been in a kayak.
Yeah.
What are we doing? Blaker, thank you. I leave my Blaker on all the time. All right, so I want to show you here, if you do live in this section, how close you are to the amenity center, because you don't have to go back out to the roads. You can sneak right through here, and that's the pickleball, tennis, the dog park is right there. Then I think you can see the building behind it.
Yep.
So, Mark, we don't want to go down this road. We want to go back to that other road behind us, right? We
could just go out now.
Okay.
Yeah, we can go up to the new section, phase 9 and 10.
Okay.
Because the other ones were just on berms. So
Okay.
Nothing.
And we'll find you a berm to show you.
Yeah.
Actually, we'll probably stop in between one of these houses on the left and kind of sneak a peek between the houses, and you may see. So these homes on the right here are facing the lake. We've sold a few of these. And let me see if I can peek.
So back in the day, the last lake lot that was sold, besides those ones on the inlet,
Yeah.
was $150,000.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah. All right, so check out between here. You can see back there where the berm, and those are fairly new shrubs and trees back there. Those are going to continue to grow.
Yeah.
So we'll talk more about the amenities when we get over there, but let me talk a little bit about the clubs that are in this neighborhood.
Oh my gosh. It's got to be 100.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to do it with a group, you can do it here, and if they don't have that, you can go ahead and start your own club. But
Yeah.
I know one thing about this neighborhood is very big with golfers. So, Mark, there are how many golf courses would you say within 30 to 40 minutes of here?
Well, within 30 minutes, I would say there is 6, I believe. So, Legend Oaks, you have Pine Forest, you have Westcott on the Dorchester County side, and then on the Berkeley County side, you've got Crowfield, you've got Berkeley Country Club. There's one I'm missing. All right, so there's 5 within 30-minute drive. And then if you go 45, 50 minutes,
Yep.
you've got 3 championship courses up in Santee.
Right.
And then you've got even more heading down towards Charleston, like James Island and Mount Pleasant.
Yeah.
And all of that area. So plenty of golf. The only reason I know them all is because my daughter's on the golf team on at Cane Bay High School.
Yeah, it makes it sound like I work every day and Mark golfs every day. Yeah, that's not actually the case. He actually does work.
Some days I go.
Now, if you do want to golf every day, there are groups within this neighborhood that go out like 5 days a week. There's groups that go out a couple days a week. I'm going to the roundabout and then take them the 9 o'clock, right? Okay. And then I think there's even one group that goes out, plays 9, and then gets drunk. So whatever your golf you want to do, you're good to go.
So right now in this neighborhood, there's a couple different ways we can buy, right? You can buy a pre-owned home, which some of these pre-owned homes are fabulous because of all the things the owner did to them.
Yep.
Like the cobblestone patios and gas lines run under the ground for tiki torches.
Yep.
And, all of that kind of stuff outside and inside.
Yep.
With fireplaces and all the stuff they've added. And then you can buy a spec home, which is kind of from that area that we just came from. And then additionally, you can build from the ground up. Now, building from the ground up is going to be different going forward in this neighborhood, because in phases 9 and 10, you can still pick the package that you want to put in your house, but you're not going to pick things individually.
Okay.
So they're called looks, I believe. So there'll be like a barndonium type look.
Okay.
There'll be, a light and fluffy look, or, I'm making up names here.
I think we probably just made the light and fluffy look.
Yeah.
And honestly, some people aren't going to like that. Some people want to be able to pick their absolute everything.
Right.
Some of our clients would really love that because they want to get a feel for the for the house, but it's just too much picking, 900 different things in the house.
Exactly.
So they're going to do a really nice job based on what we've seen of putting packages together. So you want package A, B, C, or D, and those are going to be different price points also.
Exactly.
One's going to be more of a basic kitchen, and one is going to be the super ultra gourmet kitchen.
Right. So you'll be able to pick your lot, pick the home plan, and then pick your look package. So we don't have pricing on that. They haven't released it at all. Hopefully within a month or so, we should hear some more on that. So look for a video coming out on Four Seasons.
What'd you call it? The super fluffy package? Is that what you said?
Light and fluffy.
Light and fluffy?
Yeah. Light.
So if you schedule a Zoom call with us, would you please remember to ask Mark if you can get a light and fluffy house at Four Seasons? It'll make me giggle whenever we're on the Zoom call together.
Yes. So we actually had 2 clients that we sold pre-owned homes to right on the street here. They seem to love it.
Yeah.
In between this road and the road we were just on is I think it's 600 acres of preserve.
Conservancy. Area that they couldn't build on if they wanted to. They would never get the permitting for it. So it's surrounded by a lot of greenery. And I think you see driving around the neighborhood, it's absolutely a gorgeous neighborhood. A lot of people have put in palm trees in their neighborhood, done a lot of extra. But remember, they mow the grass here. You don't have to go out and weed. You don't have to go out and mow. They refresh the pine straw, every year or however often it is. I think it's at least every year.
Yeah, I think it's twice a year.
And then in this neighborhood, Mark, do you remember what else they do? There's like a cable TV credit, isn't there?
There is a small credit for the cable TV, yes.
So when you pay like $300 a month, which is what it costs here,
it's like 15
for everything. It's $15 that goes towards it.
Yep.
The other thing is there's a second HOA here that gives you access to the lakes, and that's included in your price for the monthly HOA.
That's right. We're going to go right.
Going right. All right.
And this is the new phases 9 and 10. So it's not even paved yet. You're getting a sneak preview of what some of the lots look like.
Yeah, I haven't been back here yet.
So I want you to stop right here for a minute.
Yep.
So this is actually going to be another entrance into the community.
Okay.
So beyond that black fence up there,
yep,
will be a road on the other side of that.
Okay.
That is not in Four Seasons. It'll go be for the new Lake Village section of the neighborhood. So these lots will back up to like a small berm, and then there'll be a road there that is not within Four Seasons.
But then I'm looking at the lake.
The lake is right there.
Is right there.
Yep. So there'll be a road basically along the lake on this side.
Okay.
All of this over here is going to be developed for the Lake Village commercial, and I think it's 6,500 more homes.
So if they end up doing that, and that is not definitely a done deal yet, but you're going to have quick access to more shops, retail, those kind of things.
Buy golf cart.
Buy golf cart. That's awesome.
Yeah. So we're going to take a left, and we're going to show you some of these lots. Jeff, I wanted to show you all the lots to the left. When you get up here, take another left, and all of these lots on your side are going to be backed up to woods, because that's the conservancy.
Oh, right.
That it's backing up to. All of these will be backed up, I believe, to a small berm, and then the road. And then in the middle here, you have houses.
Should I turn left here?
Yeah, turn left here.
Where are you taking me out in the country to kill me?
No, I promise. Do you think I could run this business by myself?
Oh, probably not.
No, absolutely not.
And you wouldn't have a golf cart.
Exactly.
Oh, getting bumpy.
Yeah, a little bit bumpy. Our cameras are hanging on pretty good.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the camera to go flat off the windshield.
But yeah, so all of these lots on this side, on your side over there, are all going to be wooded lots.
Yeah, so after the first 3 year, all of those
All the way around.
all the way around. Oh, that's gorgeous.
See, all the way over there. So I want you to notice too, when you get around by this corner, how deep some of these lots are.
Yeah, there's quite a bit to the wood line.
Yeah. So don't tell people we're back here.
You know what? This might be, I always say it's going to be this one or Del Webb for me personally.
This might line up with your timeline.
This might line up with my timeline of when I'm ready to move in here. These would be amazing lots.
Now, because, you might still have to buy it and wait a few months to move in. Because next year, all the lots will be gone.
That's true. Yeah.
Especially these front ones.
I got 4 years before I'm allowed to move in here.
Yeah.
And it's not because of my age. I'm old enough. I'm 53 right now. And it's actually 20% of the neighborhood can be in here that's 50.
I was going to say, some of our clients said, hey, you should tell that more often.
Yeah, that's true.
Because that made me move earlier.
Oh, okay.
Because they thought you had to be 55 to move into these communities.
Right. My problem is you can't have a kid in the house that's under the age of 19. So my girls are 15 right now, so I've got a few years until I'm going to be allowed.
So to the left there is more lots. I don't think we should go down there because it's not developed yet.
Okay.
But just to kind of point it out, it's going to keep on going down and around down there. And again, all over there is the big lake, 400-acre lake.
So you're going to have, I wonder if there'll be across that street, if you'll have quicker access to the lake from back here. Or, I guess if you were going to go on the lake in this neighborhood, we're going to show you where the, they have a boat launch here at the amenity center.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking that would probably be where you would go.
Exactly. So we're going to start heading back into the paved roads. So hopefully it'll be less bumpy for you.
Well, I don't have hemorrhoids. It's be terrible back here.
But I had to show it to you because we were here on the golf cart.
And I had, my hat's getting ready to blow off.
Your new Charleston area living?
It is, yeah. Check out the new hat. Dwayne had these made. Look at that. Isn't that cool?
Oh.
And my hair was so snookered the other day whenever we did one of these tours by golf cart. I ended up with
my hair is just cut shorter than
yeah, I always have a problem with my hair. You look pretty all the time.
Oh, you're sweet.
I am. This is going to be great back here.
Right?
And I'll tell you, if I were you watching this, I would be saying, hey, with all those extra houses that are coming, is the amenity center going to be big enough? And my answer would be yes. The amenity center is, I would say at times, lightly to moderately used. We never see it busy. The only time it's ever really busy in there is on special occasions.
When they have big parties.
When they have big parties.
Yeah.
And so they have, a band and catering and all that kind of stuff. If you live in here, as soon as those tickets become available, go ahead and sign up. Because if you wait till the last day, you're probably not getting a ticket.
What's your favorite? The lip sync?
Yeah, they do an amazing lip sync battle in here every year. This past year, they had so many people sign up for it that they ended up going over 2 days.
2 nights, right? Yeah.
I am ready to get back on the pavement.
Right? So you'd be grateful for the pavement now.
I will be. All right, so we're heading left here and going back to the...
you probably left the square. Are these people following us? They turned around in front of us before.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, we got stalkers.
We got YouTube stalkers. But all of these homes are kept up nice.
I think they know we don't live here.
Probably. One person came and said, Mark, I'm here in the winter. On all your videos, everything looks so green. Why is everything so brown?
Yeah.
So we just have a different type of grass here.
Yeah.
Because it goes dormant.
It does.
What, November?
Yeah.
I would say November.
We stopped cutting this year around Halloween.
Yeah. So it'll go brown, and then Marchish.
Yeah, it'll be greening up here in the next 3 weeks.
And some people paint their yards over the winter. Some people...
I would never do that.
Yeah.
I have a friend that did it. It looked great.
Some people put different types of grass
in
the winter. Was it the rye grass or something like that? So I just look at the brown. But you'll notice how nice and manicured it always is.
Yeah, it's
Winter, spring, summer.
They do a great job in this neighborhood.
Yeah.
Now listen, like we always say, always the good, always the bad. When the grass is getting green, Pollen-mageddon is coming.
Yes.
Pollen here in South Carolina is no joke.
And sometimes we have it twice.
Yeah.
So because it's so warm right now, we might get the fake pollen.
Right.
And then we'll have another little cold snap.
It'll kick in again.
And then the big pollen will come.
There's about a week that you'll come out, your car is green. And when you put your windshield wipers on, it's like rain coming off the windshield.
Yeah.
It's only about a month. I was being hurt with allergies for years, and I finally listened to my wife and got smart and started preemptively taking like an Allegra. So I'll start taking that in about 2 weeks, and it'll be on before it hits.
Yeah. So there's also these little HOA spaces like this in between some of the places. That is just because they couldn't put a lot in there.
Yeah.
And they want to provide a little bit of extra space too, right?
And so a lot of the resales are going to have, not all the resales have berms. Like this entire row behind us on the right here is all backed up to woods.
Yep. They have these little mailbox kiosks as well. I don't know if you want to slow down next to one of the other ones. A lot of people from up north say, "Where's my mailbox?"
Yeah.
This neighborhood has spaced them out because it's older than the most recent ones because the post office won them all in one spot.
Yeah.
So they're not spaced out like this in newer neighborhoods.
Right. And you still get your Amazon, UPS deliveries, all of those kind of things delivered to your house. So you're only going down here for your letters.
Right. I noticed they put the mile per hour on the roads.
Yeah, that is new.
So 25 miles per hour, which this can go.
Yeah.
25 miles per hour.
And actually, we've been cruising through about 18 to 22.
Okay.
Is about as fast as we've been going. And you can see there's nobody behind us. We're not holding up traffic. All right, so to the amenity center now?
Yeah, let's go back to the amenity center. Just kind of ride over there, maybe show them the dog park.
I want to show them the boat launch.
The boat launch, yeah.
But as we go across the bridge here, check out, you can see where the waterway runs right up to the amenity center.
So nice. They have a couple different pools here, right? They've got an indoor pool.
Yep.
So outdoor pool closes in the wintertime.
Yep.
And then they have a grandkids pool to keep the peace.
Yep. There's some of the 55 plus neighborhoods that only have access to the pool a couple hours a day. This one you have access all day long because of the grandkid pool. And then I don't know what the rules are for bringing kids into the indoor pool off season. We have to find that out.
Yeah. Well,
I've never asked that.
Oh.
So what, 25,000 square foot amenity center here?
Yep.
And it's got, I'll pull over there in here because there's special golf cart parking lot. You notice they give the golf carts the premier parking
Priority.
Yeah.
It's like flying priority. There's that same car. So the grandkids pool is right over there. And then you got the golf cart parking. And then the indoor pool is in that part of the building. And then in the middle here is kind of like a almost wilderness lodge type feel.
It does. You know what? It feels like literally the Disney Wilderness Lodge, if you've ever been there. It feels like that going in. So they have a nice billiard room in there. Check out another one of our videos. We do some nice walkthroughs at the amenity center there.
Yep.
And over here on this side is
Tennis courts?
tennis, pickleball, bocce, and
Boat launch?
yeah, we'll go to the boat launch and the dog park now. But seriously, go make sure you look at the videos inside this place because we show you there's a lot more outside here than we're going to show you today. But they have a big event lawn overlooking the lake. It's really pretty.
And our editors are so good, they're going to put it in for us as
Thanks,
a
big bump. Yeah, yeah, that's true. Editors are going to do it. What am I thinking? Oh, hold on. We have to fix our one camera.
We lost one
good?
camera. Yeah, we're good.
Oh, that was my fault for hitting that big bump.
Oh, there's a doggy playing.
There's a couple puppy dogs in there. This chasing the balls around.
So cute.
So back when I said, "Hey, on that over on the first section that we went to, this field here where these dogs are playing.
Oh,
also,
there it is.
that's where you come in. And so you'll see in the right here, there's people playing pickleball right now. And then here's the boat launch. There's also a, that building right there is got kayaks and canoes in it that you can borrow. So you don't have to actually own your own. You can just come down here, and as soon as you sign the waiver and go through a quick class, you can use it anytime you want. You just got to go through that class one time.
Okay. But it's so nice out here. They also have an amphitheater.
Yeah.
There's concerts out there. The wine club is on the Great Lawn a lot of times.
Big wine events.
Oh, yeah.
There's a wood-fired pizza oven back there also that people get together on like Friday nights, I think it is, and they just cook pizzas together. This is an absolutely fantastic neighborhood. Remember, you can get to Publix grocery store, Chick-fil-A, Starbucks, all those things in about 10 or 15 minutes by golf cart the entire way on paths. So once you leave this neighborhood where we first started, you're actually on paths. There's tunnels underneath the roads. It's a really nice drive.
Yeah. Well, if you want to know more about this community, let us know down in the description. Click that link, book a Zoom call with us. We'll see if Four Seasons is right for the lifestyle you want to live, or maybe it's a different neighborhood, but we would love to talk to you.
And go check out, look down in the description, there's going to be a link there for when Mark burned up a golf cart.
It was Jeff.
He did it.
It was
See y'all in the next one.